What are you playing, by the way?
I was planning on playing OBR just because it's fresh in my mind. I can play something else though.
You should play OBR, that is. Like, memeing is a choice. So, this is okay. You should play your real army. Memeing is a duty, memeing is a lifestyle. True.
Memeing is a duty.
Oh damn, we went with the good PFP. Look at that. High quality. That's a 7. Easy.
They don't make games like Doom anymore.
What about Doom 2016? I said what I said. Okay. I really do this chat. I don't know how to play this army, but I'm doing it. It's happening.
What do we got here? Oh. Huh.
Huh.
Well, you have chaff.
Yeah,
That's new.
I got some chaff. Got some lead belchers, so we're rolling hot there. I have several heroes.
4 tyrants, okay.
Yeah.
And Kragnos, of course.
And Special K.
Well, it looks like bringing the silly bird was a good choice, then.
Oh no, what does the silly bird do? Am I accidentally screwed?
1 and 2 wound models can't cap.
Oh.
Or they can't contest, rather.
No Contestorino Noblars.
I removed the crawler. I added a 2nd unit of Morghast.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ossifector, because I want to give him a shot.
Sure thing.
Yeah, Frank is right. It is only within 6 inches of the bird.
The bad news is it has a global range and can drop wherever. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. I like.
Yeah, the bird actually good against everything except your list that I played last time.
Yeah, against everything except any list that I would normally play.
Right.
But you can't, like, I don't know, sometimes this happens to people where they have a local scene of like 3 people they always play against, and they keep losing to like 2 of them, and it makes them go insane. Not the big type of the quiet sort of crazy where they start to think up is down and left is right.
Well, I've been there.
And they start to make changes to their actually really good list to make it literally worse because it's fighting against like the person they're always playing. Except they make the crucial problem where they think that's the whole world, though. This happened to a Magic player at our local shop in Chicago once. Because every week this guy showed up with I think he was on like, what was he on? Some kind of Deathblade list. And it was the first time I saw it, I'm like, a lot of thought has gone into this main and sideboard. It's a little different than normal, but it's really good. And he's a really good player. He plays a little slowly, but it's because he's thinking about actually everything and he always makes the right choices. And then I'm over here fucking memeing with some bullshit that he just like can't beat.
Oh no.
And then like 2 other people are playing bizarro lists that like nobody plays, like Nick Fit and stuff like that. And he's losing like every week, and every week he comes back and he's made more and more changes to the list. And when you're just casually sitting around talking, he's like extrapolating what's happening in this store with what he thinks is going to happen in the next big tournament. And that's when he starts to go crazy because he's like wrong about it. So he's gonna, by accident, next invitational he went to, he had like made all these local changes. And he just like got destroyed by normal decks because he made his deck so bad against the field because he went kind of crazy. And so like the bird thing against me is kind of like that, where it doesn't do anything against specifically me, but it's really good against the
I mean,
like
it's
everything.
40 points.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's a silver bullet by definition, so sometimes it's not going to do anything. And at 40 points, that's fine.
Yeah. It's totally fine at 40. I play in a pretty sweaty, but I like sweaty, like local scene.
Same.
And I played Legions and Nagash for all of 2nd edition. So ask me how that went. Bad.
Yeah.
I think I
Hours for
played
the
for
taking.
like a year and a half before I
what?
won.
What is that?
I said I think I played for like a year and a half before I ever won a game.
Oh, yeah. But that's why there's no accounting for a local meta. Anything could happen there. I mean, somebody's local meta could be Stormcast, Slaves to Darkness, Fire Slayers. And they think everybody's saves in the whole game is just like 3-up. They're like, yep, everybody's got a 3-up save. Metal Cruncher, shit's amazing. It's like impossible to find something that can't be metal crunched. And then they enter a tournament and they play 6 entire rounds, and 2 models in total across all the games had a 3-up save and everything else is worse. And they're like, oh shit, Metal Cruncher isn't good. It's only good in my local store.
They play against like Sylvaneth.
I mean, they play against anything. Most people really don't have 3-ups all over the place.
That's a good point.
Sometimes their centerpiece hero monster does, but not even always. Okay, where do I summon the lunchbox man? Can I...
the endless spell?
Yeah.
It's over here.
I think it's forbidden
right-click
power.
and hit search.
Lock-on is forbidden power, right? Oh,
yeah.
wait. I have to click search.
There he is.
Oh, you did it. There's the lunchbox man. All right. All right, sweet. What kind of... Oh, wait, this is frame rate tanker. Can't do that one.
Oh, yeah, the graveyard is rough.
All right, how about this?
This one's all right. Dig it.
What's up, Cash, mister? Forbidden lunch. I gotta look up this guy's, like, specific, rules. But I'll roll to see who places first. I got a 3.
Oh, I got a 2.
All right.
I'm still a 1-drop. Same as it ever was.
I'm a million, which in this exact we can talk about my video. My normal list is 2 drops, which is risky because if you play against a 1-drop, all those cuts you made to fit into the battalion are worthless, right? You're just out.
Yeah.
And so here, I'm 9 drops. Might as well be 2. No difference between 2 and 9.
Right.
Because opponents won. Now let me open up a bunch of books and reference documents and stuff in a sec. I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading this game. I apologize beforehand. I don't normally play with Foot Heroes. What's Lachan? I can't even spell his name. Okay, it casts on a 6, huh? Range 6 and then moves 18. It has to be a wizard. And then you suffer 1 mortal wound. Okay. Okay. Kragnos War Scroll, bring up Ogre Maw Tribes. So I'm gonna probably take the battalion that it's not gonna be a warlord, it's probably just gonna be the one that needs heroes.
Mm-hmm.
So I get an extra piece of candy, and the extra piece of candy is probably I don't know. Who's technically the general? Tyrant. I'll change his color. Alright, so red Tyrant is the general. He'll have... The wizard hitches a ride and takes a wound, but gets 18 move, basically. Fearsome Reputation and Death Cheater. Yeah, I think he's got the... I'm gonna make a note of this. Almost like an army list, right?
Damn.
Because I have so many options and stuff here. I should have been doing this when we were waiting. Okay. So this tyrant is the special man. Killer reputation. First big name is 5-up ward. Second big name, probably. Actually, this is somebody's gonna have the arcane tome. It might as well be the man, right? Griffeather is Griffeather the 5-up ward? Special artifact. What about Master of Magic Arcane, though? So I can reroll to summon the lunchbox for himself. I kind of don't want to be... I kind of don't want to be sending General off to die. But that's just kind of gonna have to happen, I suppose. Yeah, maybe we mom him up. Master Magic Arcane, big name is Death Cheater. And then the next time, so this guy's red. I'll call him red. And then we got gold. So much work for like this fucking meme. Alright, gold. And gold is going to have an artifact as well, which will be... probably Griff, right? For a 5-up ward. And then his big name can be Brawler. So we got the Brawler Griff. And then black can be a Tunnel Master. So black is tunneling. So he's a tunneling brawler god. And then finally, blue. Who's your tunnel master? Black. So blue's the guy who has the fewest things. Red is General, Master of Magic, Arcane Tome. Death Cheater. Gold is Griffeather Charm, Brawler. Black is Tunnel Master, Brawler. And this guy is just a Brawler. I think that's what I just said. Is it what I just said? That is what I just said. We did it. All right, I worked it out. Sorry for the delay.
All good.
Does this battle plan have specific stuff?
Yeah.
Center, home, and home. One if you control home, one if center, two if you control the home, and one additional point if you control the center objective, and that objective is contested by a friendly Galeshian champion? How did I know? How could I have predicted it? Actually, everybody's just death cheater, right? Let's not be stupid. It's only +1 to the roll, right? Is that so crazy? Yeah, let's say gold is the brawler. Everybody else isn't brawling. Nobody else is brawling. Everybody's deathing, not brawling. I'm already getting +1 from Meat Fist. No need to get greedy. Wait, I'm memeing. Maybe I should be all brawler. The aller brawler. Anyway, I'm putting down the Great Mawpot.
I've got my funny tower.
Perfection.
Oh my.
Let's close the gap. There. Just how Richard Garfield intended. Big screen. It's gonna be weird to play with. They can't actually go anywhere because of this terrain. It's okay. I have a plan. Jacoby, thanks for the big primer. I appreciate it.
I don't know why I toggled that on, like it doesn't cover the whole damn board.
It's sending a message. But I can't use commands. Where we're going, you won't need commands.
I am done with deployment.
All right. Alright, we're back. Just got thought, yeah, everybody thought it was just them. We're back though. Marked safe.
Loading in. I'm back.
What's the move on those guys? 12?
They are 10.
But it could be 13 with the thing.
Yeah.
Do I really need that objective? Alright, he's creeping. Alright. I am deployed.
I think I will take the first turn.
As is your right. Those aren't Beast Claw. I decided to meme today. Where I was gonna take like a, ooh, let's play Gutbusters kind of list, and instead I decided to absolutely meme.
Right.
4 big guys.
So my command point thing over here is broken. I'm just going to use the faction points.
Sure.
1, 2. I get 7, 8. I will roll my 5 up to see if I deny a command point. I don't.
Alright, the day is ours. That's my grand strategy. I finally get to choose it. Although I did pick it at Adepticon, I did it as like a fun opponent minigame to see if you can kill my single Gillette champion. Spoiler, nobody did unless I got it killed on purpose as a tempo play. The Bloodpelt Hunter ended up being kind of a Chad. It's a pity I can't play with him in the good list, but what are you gonna do? Oh, how many points are you?
1970, I think.
Oh, good year. You are triumphant.
I'll probably do the reroll charge. Yeah, I will. Whatever that one's called. Just gonna use that. Let's see. Battle tactic.
This ironically might be a bad grand strat to choose, because this is the list where you're kind of like trying to get your tyrants killed just due to how you have to play. So it might not be good. But we'll see.
Is this terrain piece in your territory?
Yeah.
I'll go with
and this one is in
Desecrate Their
yours.
Lands. I'll go for the easy one.
Yeah, Desecrate.
I will spend Catacrosis' free command to turn on his aura.
Oh, what's your heroic?
Oh, I'll go for the free CP on Big Dad, which I'll get. Spell. gonna start with the Bone Shaper, who has Dark Acolyte. The first successful spellcast per turn cannot be unbound.
All right.
He's gonna try to summon the silly bird.
Yo, Heroic Leadership is actually kind of a choice here. I have so many heroes to put this on. Put it on
Boxcars for the bird.
Okay, bird's out.
And bird is down.
Where's your chaff screen now?
Second spell. Move on to Archon. We will try for Empower Naderite weapons on the... I think that's got an 18-inch range. Surely does with the spell extender. 24-inch range for golden. He'll try to throw Empower Naderite on the Zarkai over here.
I'm out of unbind range, so.
Oof. Let's see, so that's 5. I don't think that quite does it. I want to say it's on a 6. No, it is on a 5. They get it. Barely. Next spell. He will go for Protection of Nagash on himself. Will go off on a 6.
And that's the takes damage from a weapon.
Takes damage, nopes out of there. It's got to be a melee weapon though. And he'll throw Mystic Shield. What's the range on the Lead Belchers?
I don't know. Hold up. 18? Surely it's 18. It is 18.
Throw Mystic Shield on Catacross. Go on. And then the Ots Effector. We'll try for Empower Ossification. Looking for a 5. Go off on a 6.
The absolute Ossificator.
He can pick 2 units of Morghast to do his special move on, but he's got to be wholly within 12, so it's just going to be the Archai unit over here. He's going to give them +1 rend.
Alright.
And that is it for my spells. Go on to move it, please. He's going to the...
What do you have, light mode TTS menus? Yo, I can change that? I didn't know it had the option. What a civilized program. Keep saying what you're doing, I'm going to search for that.
Yeah, the Archai are going to issue Unstoppable Advance to themselves. As are the 2 units of Immortus Guard. Adding 3 to movement.
So good. So good. Madman, you've saved me. Literally saved the entire stream. You want me to give you 9 here?
They're actually gonna run as well.
What legion is he running?
6 or
I believe
Petrifex.
Petrifex.
Battle tactic complete.
Petrifex is really good against ogres. I know, I've played against this 2 other times. It is really good against ogres. Which is why I like to play against it. Because it's hard.
Twitch Prime.
You gotta think about stuff. I mean, alright, not this list, not this time. But usually you gotta like think about stuff. And, you just don't do a lot of damage to them. And you gotta find a way to win anyway. That stuff is fun. Lolly Dalen, thanks for the big primer. I appreciate it. For the 9 months. Your comment is small, good start. Well, contrarian over here, that's fine. Anyway, thanks for the prime.
My Gash has some silly movement, or Archon has some like silly 16-inch movement.
16 flying, yeah. I mean, I would say that he is finally a proper wizard with a real movement value. But...
I agree. I'd be inclined to agree. And Catacross is going to move his giant 4-inch.
4 single steps. You don't get the extreme popularity dark mode UIs has had for the past few years. What is it that makes people like them so much? Asks Kekipedia. I can't speak to the recent popularity. I have used computers since MS-DOS, which was dark mode. Well, sometimes it had some blue in there. And I've always done dark modes for my whole life, so I can't say why people recently changed. But for me, it's eye strain. I find that dark mode web pages and UIs and stuff, maybe it's not real, maybe it's all in my head, but it seems to reduce eye strain. And I stare at screens for 18 hours a day as a job. And anything you can do to reduce eye strain is good, considering you got to keep that vision as long as you can.
Got a rule question. So these guys passed over this objective to get here. Did they count as having captured it?
No.
No, they've got to stay on it.
Yeah, you got to stay on it. No flyby. I mean,
No
that would be
worries.
cool, but I'd be willing to trade.
Uh,
I would accept that if I could do it. But
And then we cycle phases.
you know, in the olden days, when you walked uphill both ways, if you left an objective, you lost it.
And that
You had
is,
to park Archaon's 1,000-point ass on that objective in the corner of the table and just chill there the whole game.
Ugh. That is on to you.
All right, 3 big points. You got 1, 2, 3. Yep. All right, so my turn. Do you steal it?
Find out. I do.
All right, I only have 3. And now what am I doing? I have this stupid terrain feature right here, which ruins my perfect screen. But I think that's okay. I think that's not a problem. My battle tactic is... What is my battle tactic?
I'll go for heroic leadership on Catacross again, which I do not get.
Just doing some preliminary measurements here. Okay. The battle tactic I choose will be very unsurprisingly desecrate their lands.
Oh, shit.
Desecrate their men. And then heroic action, I'm thinking... Just give me a command point, will ya? Nope. And then what did you do? You gave or you tried?
I went for leadership and rolled one. As is my way.
Mm-hmm. Alright, any lock-ons in the chat? Can we lock on? Five. That won't do it. Fail. Hero phase over. You get a second heroic action for going second. Oh, you know, maybe I do. I'll take a command point. Or wait, that was the first one I tried. I don't have another heroic action of any use to do, so if I do happen to get another one, it doesn't matter. Alright, it's time to movement phase. These Noblars are going to run on a 6. Okay, I might have to actually move them. I should do it this way, right? Because this is the one that's gonna be moving the majority. What's their normal movement, comma, Noblars? 5, okay. So we got 11 worth. Alright, the line. Hold the line. Become wizard, cast Mystic Shield? Nah. You can only become a wizard for unbinds. Can't you reroll that cast from Master of Magic? Khazad-dog, you are entirely correct. I do have Master of Magic. In which case that's a 9. Do you want to unbind?
Who you casted with?
Red.
Oh yeah.
Red is the only one with no brawling.
Gotcha. Yeah, Arcana will try to unbind. I'll say that does it.
Yeah, that does it. Okay, so see, no big deal. But Master Magic was pretty nice. Take it. Can I run these guys up just so I capture the middle? Do you have 2 on it or 4?
I have 2 on it, but anybody within 6 of the bird cannot contest objectives if they are 1 or 2.
Right, but bigs are 4.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
In that case, yes, I have 2 on it.
What kind of movement would I need to get 2 on there? I would need probably a 10, I think. No, I think I would need a 9.
Yeah,
and they have 6, 7, 8.
9, I think.
So they'll run, and even if I get a 1, I'm good. Yeah, okay. So this guy's going there, and this guy's going there. That's why you prefer Arcane Tome, so you can have Brawler and Death Cheater from Fearsome Rep. Yeah. Yeah, I went Master of Magic. Maybe it's wrong. Not a lot of 5-ups around here. No shooting here either. It's a pity I had to get so close, which means they'll get attacked next time. But I want the points. What are you gonna do? Stalkers and Mortis are 5 wounds, so they are... Oh, it is 4 on, okay. So I need a 3rd one to get on. Did I have...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did I have 11 worth of movement to do this, or no? From where they were. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Funny.
Okay. Good catch.
Oh shit.
Alright, movement.
Tunnel master me?
The tunneler, the absolute tunneler. I think tunnel is black, let me check. Yes, black is the tunneler.
Damn.
Master of the tunnels. Okay, hey, I control a terrain feature, we did it.
Good job.
Movement done, time to shoot. I actually have a lot of shoots. These 4 lead belchers are going to shoot the Morghast Archai.
They will... Impenetrable ranks. +1 ward.
Alright, 4D3. Casino time. 2, 4, 6, 9. 9 shots, 4s and 3s. Zero.
Oof.
These guys, oh, your dudes are tall. They can see over that wall. Same thing over here. The house wins. I'm expecting them to do between 0 and 1 damage. I worked out the math. Ooh, 3, 6, 9, 10.
Who are you shooting at with these ones?
The Morgastar guy.
They will AOA or AOD.
3 or Rend 1.
3 and Rend 1. Looking for force.
Hey, 1 damage. Just as
1
planned.
damage. 6 up. 1 damage.
Any chargers? No. Looks like we're done. So I have
You want to shoot with these? Oh, they ran.
They ran. No shooting. So I have 1, 2, 3. Only the center one gives me bonus points for having the GV, or is it any?
I believe it's just the center.
If you control the center objective with a GV, okay. But I do score 2 points if you control the enemy's home objective, which I do.
It is true.
So it's 1, 2... Wait. It's not 1, 2 more this time.
Not this time, no.
1, 2 more and +1, actually. So I get 1 extra point on top of all this. Because it's home objective.
And the Prio.
Alright, big Prio. Any tie winners?
I got a 3.
I got a 4. So what's going to happen on your turn here? A bunch of these Nobblers are going to die. Possibly you just reach over them and attack the Lead Belchers instead, which would gain you control of the point, which is fine. These Morghast are going to probably kill this Lead Belcher unit, or go back after the Tyrant. You got a choice. Probably the Tyrant, because he's on an objective. These guys could kill the Lead Belchers and control this objective. But I think I'm fine with all that happening, because we got the fucking biggest counter charge in the game just waiting.
The command center.
The command center. Let's have some proper you go, I go gameplay in our Age of Sigmar. You can go.
All right.
I would like control of Prio back. I want to be the doubler.
See if I
Do you steal?
reduce your command points.
You
I do.
All right, I have 2.
What I love about it is I don't steal it. I just deny it from being used.
Oh yeah,
from you.
it's not a steal as in you get it. It's just you say no.
Which is fitting. All right. The Ossifector is going to choose the... Actually...
I go second, so do I get 2 heroic actions here? Just every time? Is that how this works?
I think so.
Alright, so the first one is Kragnos Unbind Areno. I think. Hold up. Instead of auto, it'll be free. Oh yeah, we're good. So Kragnos Unbind. My finest houring, this poor Tyrant over here. He's like auto getting charged, right? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Bink. Should you be at 2 and gain a 1 on your command, so 1 now? Well, I'm going second, so normally I would have 3. It's only 1 GC that gets 2. Oh, so you mean the same dude has to use both too? I could look it up real quick while he goes on with his turn. What's the official language? Normally I don't have any GCs, so I don't know what the rules are.
Go for Empower Nadirite on the Archive from Archon. Or, yeah, Archon. That'll do it. I went Cunning Maneuver.
Alright, tapes have been checked. You are correct. It's not that you get two. One dude specifically has to use two. But I think I can work it out anyway. Because this guy's 28. No, but he's on non-unbindable anyway. Because of ability.
No, that is this guy.
Oh, that's the other guy, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so instead of Kragnos becomes Unbinder, then the Tyrant will. And then everything's good.
Second spell, Mystic Shield on the front of Mortis Guard. Just for the sake of time, Katakros used his free command point to turn his aura on.
Yeah.
That'll go off on an 8.
Who's casting that?
Archon.
Sure. It goes off.
And his third spell... He'll protection under the gash himself again. Which will definitely go off.
And this guy's a single caster, right? Bone Shaper?
Single caster cannot be unbound the first spell he casts.
Alright, so you got a 9, 10, 11. I guess I just have to get a 12 because I won't have any other people in range for this Tyrant.
I don't even know that I'm going to cast a spell with him just because he's hella out of range of everybody. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for spells. Movement. We will go with Unstoppable Advance on these Archai over here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it on these guys here. And I'm just going to test some movement. Yeah, I might as well spend it on these as well. You give me 3 out from the Nobblers. Thank you.
Exacties. So in what way am I redeploying? I guess I could do that with this Tyrant here.
It's true.
But I'd have to roll like really high, and then you'd have to roll really low.
Oh, I'm gonna do Unstoppable Advance on the Ossifector as well.
Sure.
And he will run. Big 5e. Easy. Archon.
Yeah, I think I will. Wait, what's the range of Archai's no command?
Blade 3 inches.
Is it in combat, or is it like 6 or something?
Yeah, I want to say it's in combat. Nope, just within 3.
Oh, within 3? Okay. Yeah, let's re-D. Roll the big 6 or something. I mean, a 3 is okay. It's possible to fail that. 7 on a reroll. It's humanly possible.
Bone Shaper will run. 2. And Catacross has now moved more than he did in the last game we played.
Yeah, well, I mean, now you're playing.
That's true.
The
He
top
actually
table
has to
stuff,
move now.
so he's forced to.
Shooting phase is over. Charge phase.
Finish the move within 6. Yo, I have rules. Hold up. You've activated my trap card.
Oh shit.
Did you mean to?
No.
So
No, I mean, go ahead.
if you move within 6 of Noblars, they might explode.
Okay.
Each time an enemy unit finishes a move within 6 of Noblars. On a 4-up, D3 mortal wounds. Nope.
Alright.
Carry on, citizen.
We'll go for the charge with the Zarkai over here.
What just happened there is why their points went up 20, by the way.
I'll definitely re-roll that.
It's happening.
Wow. Alright.
Damn. Although you do just still control the point. So
That's true.
There is that.
We'll go with these Arkai over here.
Much better. They're in.
9 will definitely do it. We'll do a Mortis unit the first. Respectable 9.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you have activated my trap card. Okay?
Oh yeah.
You have moved within 6.
Give it to me.
D3 mortal wounds. It's 2.
So 1? Or no, that's
it's mortal
Mortis.
wounds,
Just
yeah.
kidding.
That's real damage.
6 ups. Take 1.
Well, it is 1, I guess. Fire tweet today, sir. I tweeted twice today. More than normal.
We'll do second Immortus Guard Chargy. That won't do. But that's okay. We really need them to. We'll go to combat.
I'm so used to saying monster actions, but I don't have any. I'm out of my element here.
I'll fight with the Archive first.
I have no CA to use.
And I will all out attack them.
Noblars draw first blood? No. Lead Belchers did 1 point of damage. Don't you forget it. Worth. The tweet about not paying the block. I was reading through YouTube comments and it kind of occurred to me. I'm like, a lot of these complaints are really sounding like I didn't pay $60 to block after you got beat in Guilty Gear or something like that. I came to Unga Bunga.
That is 3 at Ren 3.
Alright, that just goes through.
9 total damage.
I mean, that could have been worse.
It could have certainly been worse.
My activation... I'm not even gonna... The Noblars just aren't. They're just not.
They're just not.
Can I reach over Noblars with Lead Belchers? Are they cool or are they not cool? 2-inch reach? Damn, big
Let's
boys.
go.
Alright. 2 attacks each, except for the leader, who has 3. This guy here may not. Yeah, 2.1. Not quite.
Just a bit outside.
These 3, though, they're in. Which one is the unit champ? I'm going to say the one with the different colored gun. So 7 attacks against the Mortis Guard here. 3s and 3s. 0. Nothing.
Woof.
I mean, they didn't have rend.
That's true.
Damage 2 reduced to 1. It's fine. 10,000 double turn highlighted message. Big. Good comment.
I will go with the Immortus Guard. They're gonna put all their attacks into the lead belchers.
You're gonna pile in. Do you have to pile in? This is a question that actually matters due to my trap card.
I think yes, you can pile in 0.
But is it still oh geez, now we're getting philosophical. I don't think you do have to. Just like you don't have to move. You do have to attack, but I don't believe you have to pile in. And in this situation, you wouldn't need to.
So 10 attacks, looking for 2s and 3s.
As someone who plays a lot of fighting games that hit different, yeah, I watch a lot of fighting games. I used to play a bunch, but old man reaction times now, so. 12.2, my dude, you can, keyword can, pile in. There it is. Tapes checked. I'm gonna be giving him the D. Wait. These are Mortis Guard? Yeah, I will be. Last command point.
Yeah. It's 5 at -2.
So, -2, which is -1, so 5s. All fail.
10 damn total. And they will use their silly fight twice command.
Your favorite is people in the replies still refusing to acknowledge they made mistakes. I mean, it feels bad to have made mistakes, so I understand how they feel. And if you're not trying to, you know, as they say, sweat it out and be really competitive, then the result of that is that you're probably going to make some mistakes, probably a lot. And you're going to feel bad when the game ends a lot of the time. Which is like the natural state of things. That's like a universal truth. Their real point, I think, is that it feels particularly bad, above and beyond normally just making mistakes and losing. Because they see one die roll that happens right at the end of everything. And so that like feels worse. Even if all the outcomes would probably have ended up there anyway. And okay. But I really like the game now, and I don't want them to change that. Because some people think it feels bad to lose in a way that is exactly the same as any other way they would have lost, except they're looking at one roll. You know, last roll of the game is a failed charge roll. Okay. You lost based on a die roll there too. Should we change the rules? Sorry, you were saying?
It is your combat, and then I will fight with the Immortus second time.
I can attack with these 2 lead belchers. Let's go. Threes and 3s.
Huge.
3 at no rend.
3 at no rend. Looking for force. Save none.
6, and by that I mean 3.
6 ups. None of those as well.
Oh, Lead Belcher's good? What? New YouTube video? Lead Belcher's good? Question mark in red text.
Question mark. So this Immortus, the unit leader, will put his 3 attacks into the Lead Belchers, and the other 2 will attack the Noblars. So we'll do leader first. One at -2.
All right, he's still got the D, so a 5. Nope.
2 damn.
Exactly dead.
That's what we like.
What'd you say?
I said that's what we like.
Oh, yeah. And then the Noblar killing.
Noblar killing. 6, 2s and 3s. 1 extra. That is 6 at Ren 2.
Alright, so 12 damage.
12 damage.
There we go. Well, you know, I probably shouldn't have used my last command point because in this specific list, unlike every list I ever play, there is such a thing as Battle Shock.
That is true.
Well, I mean, we're in the lab, this is testing. And so
I don't know what that Battle Shock thing is like.
I don't know either. I'm just gonna take them off the table at the end of the turn, I think.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, these ogres are in combat, so their bravery is 8. And they lost 2 guys. So if I roll a 6 plus 2 is 8, that is equal, so they can't fail. This squad lost 3 guys. Oh yeah, end of combat. I get to bite you because I have allegiance abilities as guts. Hold up, we're biting. Lead Belcher here is biting 4 up, the big bite. D3 mortal wounds. It's 3.
3.
Yo, Gutbuster is good? Question mark.
6 ups. I take 2.
All right. And then the bite over yonder. No. All right. Anyway, these guys can't fail. This guy here lost 3, so if I roll a 6, he runs away. He's safe.
Golden.
And the Noblars, I'm just taking them off. Their bravery is like 3 or something like that. They lost 12 guys. It's over.
Running maneuver. I scored. I believe this is tied.
Yeah, this is tied.
I scored. Home
1-2.
and center.
The gulp.
And an extra point
Dude, these
for Galatian
going to
champion.
7-Eleven, getting a big gulp, a big buddy.
1, 2, and an extra for the Galatian champion on the middle.
Point farming. All right.
I'll get a command point.
I might get a command point.
Yeah, let's find out.
No.
You do not.
0 command turn. All right. I did lose a unit, so I can probably eye for an eye here. It feels like a good eye for an eye. With eye for an eye, I don't have to choose, right?
I believe so, yeah. Let's see.
The one where overwhelming
Correct.
instinct. Yeah. Overwhelming bigness I have to choose, but eye for an eye I don't. I'm gonna try to get rid of the Soul Stealer Carrion.
Oh, shit.
Get it out of here. Wait, actually, before I do that. Oh, we're good. Okay, alright. Pay no attention to the cracked nose in front of the curtain. Okay, so I need a 6 on this Soul Stealer Carrion to dispel it. Alright, Tyrant, you gotta do this. He did not, but I have Master Magic. So we did it. It's worth it. Master Magic, it's worth it.
The bird is gone.
It's all worth it. And that's my hero phase.
Oh, heroic action, I'll go for a free command point on Catacross, which I'll get.
Alright, Finest Hour is off. Tyrant has second heroic action too. Oh, true. I'll get a 1 command point for this turn, maybe? Yeah. I forgot you get that every turn. Brutal.
Catacross back on flat ground because I bumped him.
Alright, so I technically almost have 1 command ability here, which is good. Time to move. Alright, we're movers. Can you give me 3 inches?
Yeah. Perfect.
I'm seeing how far I could cheat. Oop, ooh. Alright.
Gold.
Can I ask a rhetorical question here? Any redeployers?
Yeah. As a matter of fact. I'll use the free Catacross redeploy. I'll need some more to go. Big 4.
I really just need to protect the queen over here. Alright, other movements. Tyrant. Whatever outside of 3. Whatever outside of 3 is.
Move.
They have a 6-inch move plus 2 because they're hungry. So they got.
Oh, that's right.
They got.
I always forget because I never play against footwear.
They're fast boys. This guy has to scoot around, so he's probably like. I'm just gonna put him right here. All right, we're ready. It's time.
It's time.
These lead belchers are. This guy has 2 life left. Morghast Archai, right?
He has 3.
3 life remaining. You're counting down.
No, I'm counting up.
Oh, they have 6, not 5.
They do.
I still think I retreat, right?
Probably.
I have to scoot around this, so I'm just subtracting 1-inch move from them.
Yeah, Reese.
And boy here is gonna start playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Oh shit, I forgot to use my funny tower.
Oh yeah, what would you have chosen?
Probably... Probably Punishment of Agony on the Tyrant here.
Okay, what's that?
4 up, he gets -1 to hit.
Oh, okay.
He gets -1 to hit. I forgot he was back there.
actually thought they would kill him, so now I have to figure out what he's supposed to do back here. Are we just going back in? Black one has Brawler Guts, right? It's only the red one who doesn't. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, maybe we just... Let's blaze it. Let's fucking go. Outside of 3. I mean, he's at -1 to hit, but...
Good. He's outside of 3.
Okay, I think that's all the movement. I guess I could retreat with this single lead belcher. That actually feels correct. Or maybe I just do 1,000,000 damage with the Tyrants in the charge phase. And everything's fine. Maybe everything's fine.
Maybe everything's fine.
I'm retreating. Yeah, he still impacts on a 3. That's where his damage is coming from. Alright, is it time
Let's
to
go.
shoot? These guys retreated, no shoot. This guy retreated, no shoot. These guys can shoot.
They can shoot.
My board like spun around in a crazy way. There we go. Can this guy behind a wall see them? Yes, actually, the base. Alright, so they're all shooting these Morghast Archai. They did move. So D3 shots. 6. 6 shots into the Morghast Archai. 4s and 3s. 1 at rend 1.
Looking for 4.
Alright, easy.
Saves.
Good work. Alright, now it's time for the fun phase. First things first, let's do the stuff over here, because that's fun. Tyrant, 2d6 to charge. Let me look at his war scroll for once, ever. Do you have like a +1 to charge or something on your war scroll? You don't. Treated as a monster for the purpose of trampling charge. Right. 2d6. It's 12. It's 12.
Let's go.
Just as planned. Just how I wrote it up. And let's get closer to where the action is over here. Might as well. So now I roll 12 dice. 3s are mortal wounds.
Damn.
God damn, Tyrant, truly a big name. Tyrants have blasty guns. Wait, hold up. They have guns? Ogre pistols, 2 shots. Sorry, I don't normally play this. 4s and 3s. 2 hits at Ren. Wait, is this -1 to hit in melee as well as shooting?
Attacks made.
Okay, so 1 hit. Rend 1.
1 hit. 4 up. Take it.
Oh, D3 damage? So then I started blasting.
Damage.
2.
So 1. They take it.
And now 12 dice, 3 ups or mortal wounds. 11 mortal wounds.
11 mortals.
Never mind, it's not a meme. The army is good when you roll a literal 12 to charge. Loaded dice. Valve anti-cheat.
Save 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly dead.
I did 11 and you saved 2. So it should be 9.
Oh, right. He has 1 life.
This Tyrant is like the fridge from the 1985 Chicago Bears under the coaching expertise of Mike Ditka. He is the same height as he is wide. Holy shit. Alright, a bunch of other charges now. I'll do the red Tyrant first. 12. Not natural 12. A different type of 12.
Dirty 12.
Coming in.
Do you want to shoot with these guys?
With these... Shit. Alright, we'll remember that number. Yeah, all three of them are gonna shoot... Oh, I don't know. At, the Immortus guard with the wound on him over here. Like, just all of them.
Okay.
We'll just roll them all at once. 4s and 3s. 3 a rend 1.
I believe they are on a 2-up with the...
You have to understand, 3 Tyrants are right next to a Kragnos. You must forgive me for accidentally skipping the shooting on them.
Oh, they're good. They saved all.
Alright, easy. So anyway, 12.
Huge.
And he's gonna put them all on the Ossifector there.
That seems right.
Now, red guy is not looking for 3s. He is looking for 5s. Which is why I'm putting him on the Ossifector. And so that is 4.
It's not bad.
Are you Meat Fist? Yes. And so heroes are normally on 6s. And so in Meat Fist they're on 5s.
3.
And then yellow Tyrant. Heroes are on 5s normally. Checking tapes. I don't play Gutbusters.
I've never played against Gutbusters.
Add 1 to each roll if the charging unit is an ogre unit that has at least 3 or more models. Add 2 if it's a monster. I don't see anything like that. You're thinking of might makes right, where a hero counts as 5 if it's not a monster. Innocent mistake. Anyway, Golden Tyrant. Gets 11. Looking for 3s. Okay.
Jesus.
How about 10 mortal wounds?
How about it?
Yo, this meme is real.
I take 9. Ugh. 2. Yikes. Yo.
And then blue Tyrant.
Good question mark?
Gets a 9. Five mortal wounds. That's actually more realistic to what you could expect.
6 ups. Save none. The unit's dead.
Big meaty men slapping meat. True Casadog. Is the meme real? I don't know. I can't know. This is... Surely this isn't how it always goes. And then Kragnos. Coming in. There we go, 6. Is that within 1 of dude? I bet it's like 1.2. It's 0.9.
Oh, you're in.
Alright, Tokyo Drift. This is for the bone guy. 2 up. D6 mortal wounds. It's 4.
Saves none. I believe he's dead. Awesome.
That's the thumbnail. It's like Kragnos and then like a wizard the size of like a lawn chair. I think he's dead, question mark.
Yeah, he is certainly dead.
Underhanded Gene. Hey mate, just jumping on quickly while at work, but the Prio turn video was ace. Hey, thanks for liking it, and I hope it helped in some way and or was entertaining. Fail. 0 mortal wounds to the Immortus Guard. They will remain immortal. And then I have a monster action, and it is Roar.
It's fair.
And I will fail. You gotta bring me back down to earth, right? These are the things that happen to normal people. This is fine. But I will start combat. And that tyrant over there. This dude has 1 life left.
He does.
Immortus Guard actually slap. So, like, they can heavily damage Kragnos, especially when you can give them CAs.
That's true.
But so can the Morghast Archai. He could just kill this tyrant. I have a decision. I have decisions to make.
I don't know if he can put out enough damage to actually kill him.
He is Black Tyrant, which means he's got a 5-up save and no ward. And you're Ren 3?
No, just 2 normally.
Oh, 2. Well, 2's all you need.
It's true.
Switch hats, sure. I'll put on my thinking cap and then just choose Kragnos. Like the actual Timmy.
That's fair.
That I deserve to be for making this list.
I will give them...
Crag pile in.
What's the rend like on Kragnos' attacks?
Ren 3, and then Ren 2, and then Ren 1. But he has, like... The best attacks are Ren 3, he has, like, 6 of them. They're good.
I'll give them all out.
Sure. And this Tyrant will use his heroic leadership to give Kragnos +1 to hit.
Oh, shit.
2s and 2s. Baby. Obi Watts thanks for the tier 1. For 25 entire months. I appreciate it. Did he use Counter-Strike? Oh, what's Counter-Strike? Is that something you could have used?
Pulling spaghetti out of my pockets. I don't know, man. I've been at work all day.
Spaghetti is just falling. Okay.
Yeah, Counter-Strike is not... Oh, no, I'm not using that because I don't have the command points.
Ah, okay. So this is the Dad Mace, 2s and 2s. Three at Ren 3.
3 at Ren 3. So I get +1 from Kragnos. +1 from All Out. Looking for 4s. Take 2.
4-8, so 3-6.
Six ups. 1 dies.
And then 3 Tusk Breaker. 1 at Ren 2.
3 up. They're good.
Easy. And then 6 Hooves of Rack and Ruin. 4 at Ren 1.
This would be
3s?
2.
Oh, 2s? Okay. Hey.
Take 1. Just 1 damn.
Yeah. Well, 2, but 1. Ooh,
6.
Nothing.
Golden.
Immortal Guard.
I'll fight with the Archai over here.
Yeah, sure.
Surely I left the unit leader alive.
They both look the same.
That is true. They get the same.
Actually, they're
attacks
elite,
anyways.
right? They don't have a leader. They're elite.
Yeah, they don't have a unit leader. It's Twos and threes. 2 at Ren 2.
Oh, it just happens.
16.
Alright, he just takes 6.
On the chin.
Is that all you got? And then he coughs up blood. He's got like 1 life left. 2 probably. I think he's on 8. He is on 8, big boy. He's got a 4-up ward. The black one? Hold up. Checking all of the different things everybody has. Black Tyrant is Tunnel Master, Brawler Guts, nothing else. Gold Tyrant is Griff Feather Charm for the 5-up. And Red Tyrant is Death Cheater for the 5-up. So Black Tyrant got nothing. Oh, you're right. He doesn't have a 5-up save. He has a 4-up save. You guys are right. I get 6s. Did you want to... Oh, you don't have commands. I was going to say, did you want to, like, spend? So... Okay, so I could get 6s here. I don't. Alright. And then... I guess I'll pile him in and swing right back. I'm a -1 to hit.
Okay. That's right.
He has a Thunder Mace. Hold on, I'm looking up all these 6s on a Tuesday things. So hero or monster, no. If I get a hit roll of 6, causes 1 mortal wound to the target in addition. If the target unit has more than 3 models, it's something different as well. So you don't, okay. So Thunder Mace, I have to care about 6s to hit for these 3 attacks. No. And I'm on -1 to hit, which means only 1 hits. And then 3s. 1 at Ren 2.
Ren 2. Looking for a 5?
Easy.
Saves it.
And then he's got the Beast Skewer Glaive, which is 2 attacks, 3s and 3s. So 4s and 3s. So nothing. And then I have a bunch of like random pile-ins to do because a whole bunch of people technically charged.
Oh, I've got Immortus to go.
Oh, you have a second pile-in, pardon me.
That's correct.
Let's just close the gap between Archon there.
And we'll go with the Immortus. My dice buttons have been broken the whole game. 2s and 3s. Get 1 back. So I'll just keep that.
Just keep it there, yeah.
4 at Ren 2.
I'm on 4s. I'll take 1.
2 damage.
I'll take 2. Maulding activated.
Will,
a lot of rolls I gotta make for the mauled.
They'll fight again.
Yeah.
At the end of the phase.
Can I do this? Is he within 3 of those guys? I just want to bite, like at the end of turn. I don't think he has any 3-inch range. Yeah, everything's 2 inches. That's his pile-in. Are we just going towards Catacross, I guess? Technically, I'm ending up closer to... I have to end up closer to... I think they're just chilling. There's no real difference where they are, I don't think. Except maybe this guy does this. The fight twice is a command ability. Did he have one?
Yes, I had one left and I spent it.
Ah. Before, when he said no command points left, he was factoring in already double piling it on these guys. Alright. Attack away.
6 attacks. Twos and threes. Three at Ren 2.
4 ups. I'll take 2, which is 4.
4 damn.
I'll take 3. Did you fail the roar? Yes. So, end of combat phase. I got a lot of things to do. First, I'm gonna chomp with the tyrant. Although, let me check. Is it 3 or is it for some reason 1? That would suck if it was 1.
I think the Seraphon one is 1.
Nope, it's 3 for gulping bites.
Damn.
Gulping bites OP. Alright, so we're gonna try to gulp the guard. The guard gulpers. And it does. For 1.
Okay, take it.
And then try to gulp this Morghast Archai and just like cheat out a victory technically. And it's for 3. The cheating might happen.
He's dead.
And then Malding. I'll be rolling for everybody. He's taken 5, which means this works on a 5 up. I'll do the Immortus Guard first. Nothing happens. Red Tyrant. Nothing happens. Yellow Tyrant. Nothing happens. Blue Tyrant. Nothing happens. Just roll 6s unless it's bad, then turn off VAC.
And then don't.
Yeah. Till the F12. Alright, what even happened? What did I do? Technically, I killed a unit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I control middle. This is still tied. And I have this one now. Again.
And you've got a Galatian on the middle, so you get extra for that.
Oh, technically, Galatians, 3 points?
3? Question mark?
So
8 question marks with a blown out picture of a tyrant on the thumbnail.
It's free victory points from the it's free real estate guy, like the stonks thing in the background. So I have 1, 2 more, and then +1 for having your home and +1 for having the Galatian.
That's right.
Okay. Yo, the points.
Big prio.
Yeah, this is a huge prio. This prio might decide the game.
I got a 4.
I, of course, got a 5. Yeah, Kazadog, I'm noticing that this list scores surprisingly well. Don't take the double turn unless it's going to literally win you the game is echoing in my head. I think I might, though. Like, I think I might actually win the game if I do. What do you think? Yeah. I think this is a take.
Alright.
Everything's lined up. Do I get a command point?
Let's find out.
Is it denied?
You do.
Hold on, how do I save the current game? How do I make a quick save? Save game as... Timeline 1. Alright. We're in the lab after all. Okay, did you say I got it or no?
Yeah, you got it.
Gaining momentum. try to cast Mystic Shield, I guess.
A finest hour.
Oh yeah, I have a heroic action. I'm gonna heal on this tyrant over here. Eight. They have 8, so technically succeeds. He'll heal 2.
Streamer bullies.
Streamer shows up with quote-unquote meme list. just
mod.
role-playing over here with a lore-centric, fluffy, LARPing list. Demolishes. Anyway, that's it for my... Oh yeah, I'll try to cast a spell. It's Mystic Shield. Fail. If it's tied, you heal just 1. You would have been right, Garu, but they changed it. Alright, time to move. Lead Belchers won't move. Tyrants. Alright, that's it. Oh wait, these Lead Belchers. Alright, shooting. Alright, everybody's shooting into Catacrows that legally can, which is not this tyrant, but everybody else. These 4 Lead Belchers, we'll start with that.
All impenetrable ranks.
Yeah.
Him with his
4 at Rend 1. I think you're almost
1.
certainly on 2s anyway.
Yeah. He's good.
This single Lead Belcher here. 3. 3 at Red 1.
2s.
Easy.
He's good.
This tyrant over here, do you get to choose a new bone tithe thing?
My turn.
Your turn, okay. So you still -1 to hit. 4s. Nope. These 2 tyrants, I'll probably just wait. I don't want to shoot Archon. The whole reason I don't want to is because of the thing. So these 2 tyrants are going to shoot the Mortis Guard. Actually, all 3 of the ones, even if they're not in combat, are going after the Immortus Guard.
Cool.
1 and Ren 1.
3 up.
Easy.
Saved it.
And then finally these 2 Lead Belchers who did not move, and so D6 shots. It's
Damn.
10 at these two. Six a rend 1.
5 ups. Take 3. Take 3.
Alright, charge is... First things first, the blue tyrant is going to charge. For 10. It'll be on the Immortus Guard. Wait, which one is blue? Blue is a brawler, okay. So 6 mortal wounds.
6 mortals. Yikes.
And then gold. For a super low number, I'll spend a command for sure to reroll that. Into an 11.
A little better.
A little better. That is 6.
He is also dead.
Nice. Which means Ragnos is free to charge a monster. The freedom.
Huge.
His
14.
whatever he happens to roll, that doesn't actually matter.
Oh, gotcha.
It's the 2d6, the big gamble. And then red guy is gonna charge, and red guy is the guy who does not have brawler, so he's on a 5. He's on 5s. He gets 13. Which is 5.
Take 4.
And then Kragnose gets to roll the 2d6 multiplied together. But if it's a 7, nothing happens. 2 mortal wounds.
Saves both.
Damn. Alright. Archon lives another day. I think that's all the charging I wish to do. Boo Kragnose, boo Earns. Look, that's gonna happen. That's just gonna happen, right? With an ability like this. Could have been a 7, it could have been 0. In a different way. As soon as so does Protection of Nagash, instantly like get you out after like the first one?
No.
Or
No, it's bad now. Now it happens at the end of the phase.
Oh yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yes.
I'm roaring. And I do. You are also a monster.
Rory back. Which I think happens on a 2?
It's a 3-up.
No, I fail.
Alright, combat. Yeah, let's pile in Kragnos first. And I'll get +1 attacks, and let's see if I can kill. Or +1 to hit, let's see if I can kill Archon.
Oh, you most certainly are going to kill Archon.
He's got a 3-up save now, but Kragnos is a god. Four at Ren 3.
So that puts him on a 6, then a 5 with the +1 aura. So he said 4. Let's see. 5 ups.
Nice.
Take 1.
Only 3.
Take 2.
Alright, the shield. I'll miss. And hooves a rack and ruin. Archon lives. 3 at Rend 1.
Bria. Saves all of them.
Easy. Archon gets -1 damage too. Oh, maybe he doesn't. I was factoring that in.
No, Archon
Okay.
takes full damage.
So he takes
Are
one
those-
more. One more
One more.
damage. Alright, and that's it there. Not even close. Archon, an actual wizard.
I guess he'll fight, let's see, Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper had hands last time. Let's
True.
do it.
True.
Actually, no, that's dumb. And I'm gonna lose either way. So, Bone Shaper it is. Because it's funny.
Give him the bonk. It's happening.
Yo,
Just
3
roll sixes.
-1.
Alright. What is Red got? Red is the actual durable one. Death Cheetah.
I think I like my old list more.
This is an anomaly, I want to point out. But yeah, it's still useful data in some ways.
Yeah, for sure.
I have 3 saves to make him at Ren 1.
Yeah.
So 5s. Nope.
Yo, 6 damage.
6 damage. No, this is the Death
Bone
Cheater.
Shaper has hands.
He'll take 4. But he'll take 4. Half life. Blue Tyrant. Pile in. So, okay, this is a hold up. Made with Beast Skewer is a hero or monster is 6. So that's a hit roll. And then the Thunder Mace, if the target has more than 3. Okay, no. Okay. So Thunder Mace. 3 attacks. 3s and 3s. 1 at Ren 2 question mark? Yeah, 2.
Aura. Takes the hit.
3 dam.
3 damn. That's the full damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Takes all 3.
And then 2 with the Beast Skewer Killgrave. Gungrave. 1 hit. Nothing.
Archon will fight back. He'll fight the silly little tyrant.
Sure.
This is Zephet Car.
Is this the one cut, one kill?
No. 3s and 3s, because he's in the aura. It hits. It wounds. -1.
Fail.
2 damage. Then the staff. Hits. Wounds. -1.
Take it.
2 more damage. The Ebon Claws. 6 of them. 2s and 3s again.
This is like the wizard is starting to fight back music.
3 at Ren 2.
I'll take 2.
4 damn total.
Dead.
Yay.
You're going to have a bad time. Says Archon.
That
What's
is
the weird. What's that text noise? I can't think of it right now. Or when like people are talking in Undertale and it's making this weird noise. Alright,
I haven't played Undertale.
I know it gets a lot of praise, and so you don't want to get your hopes too high, but I would recommend playing it. And I would let you know that there is a pacifist route, and I would recommend doing that. But I'm not going to tell you how to live. Anyway, pile in Tyrant. Wait, I got 2 6s with the Thunder Mace? Does that do something? Hold on.
Oh yeah, Archon heals now.
Oh, he's a vampire, yeah.
He's got vampire rules.
He did 8 damage, so he probably heals.
Now.
Yeah.
Boom.
So I do 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortals.
And then 1 at Ren 2.
I'll roll the wards now. Takes 1. And then 4 up.
Easy.
Saves it.
And then 2 with the quarter pounder. 1 at Ren 1.
Saves it.
Easy. Almost at full life. Dude, Archon good.
Oops, all Archons? What?
Why don't you play 2 of those guys? I do have this Tyrant to pile in.
You do have the Tyrant who will strike down the wizard for his hubris.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. You can't just say perchance.
Perchance. 1 at Ren 2.
1 at Ren 2. Puts him on a 5 up. Saves it.
And then the quarter pounder. 1. Ren 1.
4 up. Saves it.
And the wizard said no. Wizards together strong. That's it.
Wizards good. That's it for me.
Alright, that's all. Alright, what did I get? I moved guys off of this, so I no longer get the free bonus point. I did kill a unit with Overwhelming Thing. And I control more, so I did that. So I get 1 bonus 1 for the thing in the corner. And then you go. His Archon heals right now? Yeah, he did heal. He did do the healing. Oh, I got bites and actually just bites. This is the Bone Shaper bite. Nothing. Archon bite. Nothing. Okay. And Kragnos didn't take any damage, so no Angori. Oh, end of phase, I guess you get to teleport him, so I probably don't score 2 points, at least, right?
Yeah, I do get to teleport him.
Yeah, and so you rob me at least of 2 points right here. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but...
Center objective, yeah, probably the better idea. Bam.
Alright, so -2. You probably have to be 9 away. I was assuming you'd go into the corner objective that for me is worth 2.
Oh, yeah, right. Let's do that instead.
Yeah, just have to be outside the tyrant. We're good. I'm gonna get a beverage, and you can start your turn. BRB. Alright, we back. Got my 0 ultra.
So...
0 sugar, 0 bullshit.
Just like in my profile pic.
LARPing. Alright, what happened?
So...
Who's dead?
I kind of just want to do my charges. So I think this one's a wash for me.
Yeah, we're gonna go back in time. And then it's payback.
So let's say I move 4. Do I make a 5-inch charge? Guess we'll... charge him, or we'll move him as well. Do I make it? I do. Does he make it? No, but I reroll. No. So just...
Alright, another timeline has been created.
Let's see what Catacross can do to our boy. I'll give him Bludgeon. Give him an extra Rend, since he's already got his little buff.
Do you steal my command point or deny it?
Oh, let's find out.
Yes.
I do.
Alright, so I will have nothing but a roar to try, which I fail.
2s and 3s.
Ogres
That
are so
is
cool. Between playing them or Sky Dwarves. I don't know too much about KO. But I heard rumblings that they were like doing well and people thought they were really good. And I think they're cool because it's steampunk skyships and a bunch of shooting. I think that sounds fun. Ogres are fun too. I would, you know, play on TTS a little bit, see which one you like the gameplay of if everything else is even. And I'm talking like play style, right? Try before you buy. Anyway, what were you saying?
That is 2 at Ren 4.
Ugh. Alright, so technically Ren 3 is the finest hour. Did you say 4?
Yeah,
3 at
because
Ren
I
4.
bludgeoned him.
So I'm looking for 5s. And I got 1, but not 2.
6 damn total.
I'll take 4. They have a hero that has a gun in his beard. Yes, it's 2 guns in the beard. Well, mustache guns. I don't know if people play that hero or not, but it sends a message.
2 more at Ren 3.
Fours. Take 1.
2 damage.
11.
And then the Retinue Blades.
Thunderers be whack. I was actually hoping so, because Thunderers look really cool, and so I wanted them to be good. And so
Those are the, like, more elite shooting guys,
those are the big ones with the bigger guns and the bigger armor, therefore they're cooler.
Yeah.
And I wanted them to be, like, good.
Damn, 3 extra hits.
Nice.
So just keep those 1s in there. Uh, 6 at Rend 2. Actually, hang on. Bludgeon. Does that affect companions? No. Are companions considered melee weapons?
Yeah. Except for the
if
purposes
so-
of artifacts and command traits. But if it's like,
Yeah, then
unless it says like choose a weapon or something on the spell or command ability, then it just affects everything.
for sure. 6 at Ren 2.
Alright, so I'm on 3s. I'll take 2.
2 more damage.
13. 5 life remaining. Monster action? I did. It just failed, that's all. Ahem.
Not a terrible amount of damage.
No, that's like... And this is a finest hour, Craig knows as well. I can't pile back onto the objective to take it, because my stupid tyrant is in the way. Almost assuredly. Yep, can't do it. The pain. This tyrant is gonna try to kill the Bone Shaper.
Let's go.
Finish the work that you started. Oh wait, that's an extra die.
If the Bone Shaper slaps him to death, Bone Shaper.
Ultimate
good.
shame. 2 at Ren 2.
2 at Ren 2.
Thanks
Just
for
to
the follow,
be,
Crow.
just to be cheeky, I'll all out defense him.
Do it. He can win. He can win this fight.
Looking for 5s. Makes 1, takes 1.
3 damage. Unless the Bone Shaper gets the special thing, then it's 2.
He does not. No. Takes 2. He's dead.
Oh, close. Does Catacross heal people like Archon?
He does, but nothing is alive that he can heal.
Hmm. And then I pile in Ragnos, I guess, because it's the only other combat.
Mm-hmm.
He is super wounded, but he does get +1 to wound rolls with Finest Hour. So that's cool, because he wounds on 2s with everything. He has taken 15, which means only 4 Hooves of Rack and Ruin attacks. So the Dad Mace is still chilling on 6s. Are you at like -1 to hit or something? Does Catacross have special defenses?
No.
Right. 3s and 2s.
And no, you can't heal the Ospector because he's not a Necropolis, Stalker, Immortus Guard, Mortec.
5 at Ren 3.
Oh, I guess I could have healed the hero, which is fine. It's whatever. You said Ren 3?
Yeah.
Looking for 5 ups. Takes 2.
It was
full
5.
Bam.
I rolled really well. It was 5, not 3.
Oh, 5. Dang. I apologize.
Well, you
Been
already.
a long day.
Yeah. So still 2. So 4, 8. So 3, 6.
8. Damn.
Devin Kilp. Awesome video about the double turn, by the way. Shared that with a bunch of people. They all got something out of it. Hopefully they didn't just get mad out of it. That's a lot of the comments. A lot of the comments, what a lot of people got out of that video was themselves upset. Which is unfortunate. But lead the people to water, I guess. The shield. 2 at Ren 2.
Two at Ren 2. 4 ups.
Easy.
Saves them both.
And then 3 Hooves of Rack and Ruin. For 3 at Ren 1.
3 ups. Takes 1.
2 damage.
2 board saves. Takes both.
That's it.
He's got 12 life left.
End of combat. The Chomp misses. And the Malding for my own red guy. These are 3 ups now, because Kragnos mad.
Kragnos mad?
So I hurt my own guy. But he's red man, which means he has 5 up. He takes 3 though. Alright, so he's almost dead. Yellow man takes 1. I think yellow has the other 5 up. Yes, Griffeather Charm. Takes it. And then Catacross. Nothing.
I want to see what this Archai could have done just on his own. 3 attacks, 2s and 2s, exploding 5s and 6s. 2. Okay, he wouldn't have done anything.
Well, I mean, not with those rolls, but average hammer. He what? Average hammer, he hits twice, maybe.
Yeah, twice at Ren 2.
And I have some 3 ups to make and fail 1 and take
3.
And take 2. So he's at 15 instead of 13.
Not terrible.
Every little bit counts with something as expensive as this guy.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oof. Well, I've played against Gutbusters now.
Yeah. Well, not really. You've played against Kragnos and the absolute meme dream team.
Dude, those 3d6 mortal charges are actually cool.
3d6 mortal charges on 3-ups. These tyrants are little like stinger missiles, just tossing them out. Then they once they're in combat, they kind of actually don't do anything and almost lose to foot hero wizards, but the charge is huge for sure.
Hey, I mean, this is the second game where foot wizard dealt a respectable amount of damage.
Yeah, the same as a tyrant.
Therefore, my confirmation bias says that Bone Shaper has hands.
True. Do you want to rewind time and see?
If it was not a work night,
okay.
yes. But it is indeed a work night.
No problem. Well, in that case, you would have won, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
Like, we rewind time and, like, the game's over. Like, don't even try it.
I still have a bunch of sub-factions to try. I haven't gotten a ton of testing games yet. I think this is my third or fourth. I still need to try out Crematorians. I kind of want to try to make a meme Ivory Host Moneyball.
Ivory Host Moneyball?
Where they get double the Nadrite explosions on sixes.
Cool. Okay.
So run a bunch of like multi-attack small guys and just like see if you can catch out. That sounds like fun.
If you can get people hitting on 2s with multiple, it's sort of like, okay, I'm gonna roll 14 attacks, and I hit with 18 of those 14, and then you start rolling wound rolls. So that's cool.
Yeah, they've got a bunch of cool sub-factions. The only one that I'm not like super crazy on is the cavalry focused one, which is a shame because the Death Riders look sick, but they're just kind of
Yeah.
Like, there's not a compelling reason for me to run them over something else.
I know exactly what you mean. They're your Mournfang.
Pretty much.
They look sick, just quite aren't all there. No Myriad scares you as Starborn. Well,
my problem with that one is like
it doesn't do anything.
Good against Croak Mortal Wound list, bad against everyone else.
Yeah. Like if you're playing Null Myriad, it means you have a local Croak player and 2 local Tzeentch players, and you actually hate them as people. And so you're willing to play Null Myriad and have your sub-faction do literal nothing in 18 out of 20 games, but against your local 3 friends, fuck you, I'm doing it. It's one of those. It's too much of a silver bullet, I think, to probably ever see it at an event or tournament or something, unless you look at the representation statistics on Honest Wargamer and suddenly, like, Croak is 35% of the metagame or something like that, but...
Yeah, I guess Underhanded Gene does have a point, since Death Riders do get that kind of the tyrant thing, where you roll the amount of dice equal to the charge roll, and on a 5-up they get...
Oh, you get Ogre ability on them.
Yeah, and they can pile in 6, which is cool.
Yo, that's actually kind of nice. How much are they for 5?
Yeah, I might give them a shot. I have a bunch of them painted, so I should probably test them.
They can retreat and charge. Man, this is like, I'm the ogre player at the table, and I'm reading like retreat and charge, mortal wounds on the charge. Neuron is activating. They might still not be better than the other stuff.
They cannot retreat and charge as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay. What is that?
At least not on their war scroll.
Is that what the sub-faction gives them?
Sub-faction, I think, gives them...
Reform ranks.
Charge.
It's a command ability, Reform ranks.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's right.
That changes the game.
I used that last game.
As a Lumineth player, you're sick of people thinking your tournament stats mean your faction is strong, or your book is good, or your particular list. Yeah, I mean, people are always going to point to stuff like that, but it's kind of like the problem with tier lists. Once you're good enough to really know what you're doing, a tier list from somebody is no longer useful to you. But when you don't know what you're doing yet, you love tier lists and believe them 100%, but they don't apply to you. Because you're looking at a tier list and you're like, oh god damn, look at this, Lumineth, really good army, best in the game. But you've played one game total of Age of Sigmar and don't know what you're doing, and if you play Lumineth, you're probably not going to be 5-0 with it. And once you get good enough to be able to, then the rest of the tier list kind of makes more sense to you. And so it's kind of the same thing with win percent. It's like, here's some army list that is not optimal, like very not optimal. And then you get one guide in chat where they're like, actually, last weekend one person went 5-0 with it, therefore it's an amazing list. Well, is it?
Is it though?
Or did the person get lucky? Are they really good? Was it a soft meta? Did they get good matchups? It could be secretly amazing and everyone's wrong. That's true. But when every single faction has been able to 5-0, the fact that we still have an order of the most wins and the most losses and all the tournament data, like, Cruel Boys somewhere has gone 5-0. Are they actually amazing now because of that fact? No. Well, if everyone's gone 5-0, then we can probably ignore that fact like a light switch, saying if something is good or not.
I've got a bunch of labbing to do still, so I'm always down for more games.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like OBR's big weakness is one go really in mortal wounds in exactly the charge phase. And I don't know that we need to test out that particular theory anymore. That seems to be the case. One go really in mortal wounds in just the charge phase.
Go really in the mortal wound spam.
Yeah, because that's what like all of my armies do. And so maybe next time.
Oh, I like it because it makes me, well, in my own defense, I worked 8 hours and then recorded for 4 hours, so my brain is a little bit shot. However, I need to I just need to be careful. I need to mind my P's and Q's about that with ogres, so it's good practice.
Yeah. You can't go
I
board
do
save
want
in
to
the charge
try.
phase. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why it's good, Garu, is that you can't get a 5-up in the charge phase for those.
Want to try a more like mixed arms list. Frank and I both saw the book come out, and we were like, "Yo, big dude's slap now."
Yeah.
Big dude's good now.
And it's actually true in my experience.
Yeah. But I do want to try, like, you know, the standard Mortec stuff.
I kind of want to see the
Death Riders a shot.
This might be too much of a meme, but I kind of want to see the huge squad of Mortec, the Gothazar Harvester, and Crematorians. Mm-hmm. I kind of want to see that. The factory, the Mortal Wound Factory.
Well, I'm familiar with meme lists because this was a list that I ran at one point, IRL. I'm loading it in.
All right. Yes. Mm-hmm. The most civilized style of Nagash list, yeah. Oh, and White King over here looking good.
SJ has played against this list.
Oh, and these are the dogs that can issue themselves commands, unlike my 300-point monsters, yes.
And Highland 6, hella fast.
These banners are so sick, too.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
sure
kind of
if enough
bummed out.
knights... You know, Hater Haver, you're entirely correct. But, you gotta play with Nagash as well. I suppose you don't have to. You could play more knights. It's possible.
It's true. Wonder if I have, like, my actual old list in here anywhere. Probably not. Because the Soul Blight book made me depressed. It's fine, it's just boring.
Yeah, I think it's... I read
Compared
through the book
to what
and
they had. Compared to what they had, I think that it's a step down in terms of fun.
Yes. Unless you exactly want... If the only thing you wanted was Legion of Blood, Velocida, and like a million zombies, that seems better now. Everything else kind of took a step to the side, in a way.
Right.
But I think it's really good. Like, it's powerful. But
yeah,
to be really fair, and I'm not even... This is really how Age of Sigmar players think. They don't want their book to be overpowered. They really don't. They truly do not. They just want the shit in their book that is like their pet units to be good.
Right.
And they want a lot of diversity, usually. But they don't want to be so good that people complain when they play against them, which is why nobody wants to be OP. They don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
And so when you get a book where it's like there's only one good list, but it's overpowered and everything else sucks, it's like the worst thing to do to Age of Sigmar players, is make a Lumineth book. Because everyone complains about
like
you.
One turbo build.
Yeah, because there's a single insane build that everyone hates, which is Techless. And you don't really want to do that, and if you don't, then your list is kind of like, and then everyone complains about you anyway. So it's the worst place to be in. Some people do, but me, you just want the cool shit to be decent. Not only decent, I would go so far as to say good. The definition of decent or good or playable is really mutable, I guess. So.
Yeah. I'm really happy with the OBR book, because even if some of the units are uninspiring in my opinion, they're not... Nothing feels dead except the poor Soul Reaper, which is cursed to look so cool but be so bad.
Oh yeah, the Scythe Man, he looks so sick. He's like play of the game Reaper in a model.
Yeah.
But then they see that he has a Scythe and the GW rules writers are like, we gotta give him a combat attack.
Yeah, just make him a cool caster. Like,
make him channel it through the Scythe. It doesn't have to be reap them like corn. He gets +1 attack against 30-man units, so he can kill 2 guys and then die. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
his problem is his model is so cool that they want to give it custom rules, and those are always like bad because they go counter to what his job should
good be. Or really, really bad. Yeah, there. Femunk just fixed it. Give him a casting bonus when stuff dies near it.
Yeah.
Bam.
Within 6 inches, easy. Even like anything, like if a Mortek guard dies near him, he gets +1. Like any model, he's like a little Mawpot. It's just a little Mawpot.
Or if they really want to make him like custom rule Johnny, but still cool, expanding on that, he has a counter every time something dies. Like you add the amount of wounds, and then he can spend them to either like heal or bring back more tech. Cap it at like 10.
Every time a model dies within 6 inches of him, put a 6-sided die next to his Scythe. Designer's note, not him, his Scythe. And then it counts up. Kool-Aid Gusher, the souls of man. There you go. See, we could write a book easy. Anyway, thanks for playing. I know you gotta...
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the end of the stream, but I appreciate the game. Sorry I made you wait because I was in the lab
that's fine.
visit.
You know, I was gonna play like an actual Gutbuster list, but because you made us wait, we went off in a strange direction, and I'm like, yo, but what about a whole bunch of Tyrants 3-up? What if we meme a little bit? And so the meme was born because we were delayed slightly.
I did it to myself. Dang. But yeah, I appreciate the game. I'm always down for more.
Yeah, sounds good.
All
Exemplar X, thoughts on the Mortec crawler? We have done some testing on that, at least against me. My opinion of it is it doesn't really do a lot of damage. It feels like it's not worth 200, but it does. It's like how do I put it? It's the nice little utility thing that is the first thing to go if any of your points go up, but it causes people to fight last on your turn, and you don't have to like actually deal damage. It's just on target. So it's this thing where you target something, and then they fight last, and then you charge 2 or 3 units into it, and it's a fight last for 1 turn only. It's not going to protect you from a double, like it doesn't last until your next hero phase. But it's a nice little dude who helps you combined arms. But he doesn't really do much damage necessarily. I don't know that it's worth 200, but it's not like useless. Yeah, you could play it, and I don't even think it's a mistake. As a one of, it's kind of like Morghast Archai, in that the thing, except they're better. But the thing they do is good. They're just like very expensive, and that's where it sits. It does something good, but it's too expensive. Morghast Archai are more expensive and do something way better, but they're in that slot. But it's okay, you can play stuff like that in Age of Sigmar. Generally speaking, you usually have something like 300 points maybe. Sometimes 400, sometimes 200, kind of depends on which army. You got a fifth of your army that could just be a pet unit of some sort that you can find a use for. And you can do just fine with stuff like that. Apparently you can completely meme and then get lucky and win too, I guess. Archai also slap shit? They do, yeah. I like Archai. But then again, I play with Roar all the time. And wouldn't it be cool if you could Roar without even needing the Royal? You see that I bring Kragnos a lot. Symptom of the Ogres not actually being very good? Yes. I'll say it. Yes, that is true. As it happens. Kragnos, his utility is so perfectly aligned with what Ogres are doing that it's just like the hero that they probably should have had an Ogre unit just do, maybe. He turns all your impact hits from essentially D3 mortal wounds into 8 a turn. Like, just, it's a big deal. In a Beast Claw list, it's great. In a Gutbuster list, apparently it still works. Switch hats, sure. I don't know. I wish I could just play Ogres. You still can. Plenty of people be 5-0 with Ogres without Kragnos. So it's possible. You can do it. It has been done. But I do think, at least on the Beast Claw half of it, it's just the best. And it's really fun to play with. His rules are fun. He's essentially like a Super Frost Lord, except slower. but hold up. You like the model, you just don't like destruction as a whole? I think I'm the opposite. I don't much like his model. But this is like a personal stylistic taste kind of thing. I don't like centaurs. I don't think centaurs are very cool as far as fantasy creatures are concerned. So I'm big time customizing mine in real life. But that's, you know, a matter of taste. I think I missed a question a while ago too when we were talking when we get to any. It's also shooting in an army that has none. You could chip damage with it, yeah. Have you tried Blood Falcon spam? Yes. Underhanded Gene. That's what I brought to Adepticon, actually. Where you're not quite bringing just as many Blood Vultures as you can, but you're kind of bringing a lot. Because Blood Vultures really are quite nice. If you have 4 of them, or sometimes even 5, unlimited range, 4 or 5 mortal wounds that ignore the season rule that you can't target heroes. It's just really good value. It's good utility in a Beast Claw army. Especially when you're playing against stuff like Chosen or Mounted guys or Morghast, where you have like some huge model that has 2 wounds left or 1 wound left. You just get to pick and choose and get rid of them. It tidies up the place. Blood Vultures are really good. You think Ogres slap pretty hard? Both Beast Claw and Gutbusters are doing fine in GTs? Yep. Yeah, for sure. Where would I even put them? Let's see. I don't know the stats offhand. They might be like the 6th best army or something like that, stat-wise. Maybe 6th, 7th, or something like that. That's well within the top half, right? Maybe even the top quarter. Ogre's good. You're painting the Centurion Marshal, and you didn't know how cool centaurs are. There are 24. There might be 26. But we got rid of Legion of First Prince, and maybe I'm thinking about that from the last time I counted. Third edition AOS has been very healthy in terms of armies win rates. Better than probably any mainline GW game ever. Isn't it like almost every army is plus or minus 10% from 50? You're talking about win percent and stuff like that, which, true, it's only half the story. It's like the most balanced any of their games have ever been. 40k or AOS, or Warhammer Fantasy. Everybody's 5-0'd. It's a really good time if you care about balance. Don't worry, they'll mess it up with 4-0. You know they hired a guy whose job is to balance the game? I know this doesn't sound revolutionary, but for Games Workshop it is. His name is Matt Rose, and they hired him and said, "You're going to balance Age of Sigmar." And he's like, "Okay." And then he actually did. For the most part, he actually did it. If you're just looking at win percent and stuff, huge success. And so he's also on the team for 4-0. So maybe 4-0 won't get screwed up, or if it is, then he's got to pick up the pieces. I think the way I understand it is that all their rules writers just do whatever, and then they wait for the data to come out, and then Matt Rose walks up with a fucking onesie painting suit and like a big broom, and he's like, "All right, it's time to clean up after all these rules writers." But then he does, so good work. I kind of wanted to interview him. I should reach out. I think there'd be a really good, like, clickbait. Well, not even a clickbait, because it wouldn't be bait, but, like, there could be a cool video there. I'm gonna reach into my content creator channels and see if I can get an interview with Matt Rose. And I'm gonna Photoshop him on like a shirtless bodybuilder thing, and then the thumbnail is gonna be like the man who saved Age of Sigmar, or the man who saved Warhammer or something, and I'll have him with like holding Lady Justice's balance scales or something like that. And then I'll just talk like Mark Rosewater design shop with him the whole time. And then edit it down into a digestible piece. Come up with questions to send, because that's what you gotta do. You write up your questions and you send it to the company, and then they okay them. And then he thinks of answers to all of them, and then once you meet, you're like, so what about this? And then they pretend like they hadn't heard the question before. But you kind of want that, because you want good answers, and it's, you know, you can't have them say something off the cuff by accident, right? You better fix Imperial Knights. You wanted to try 40k, and Knights are definitely not like Sons of Behemoth. He doesn't work on 40k as far as I know. He's only Age of Sigmar. As far as I'm aware. If he does both, then I guess I never looked into it, but I know that he's the lead game balance designer or whatever of AOS. I don't think he works on 40k. But maybe he does. Being an LRL player is rough from a social standpoint. Yeah, you know, that's kind of what you... Unfortunately, one kind of goes with the other. If you want a community that isn't super sweaty, like 40k, and Flavor of the Month, and Meta Chasey, and stuff like that, AOS is more dad game kind of stuff, for the most part. But then you get a little bit of the toxic casual stuff coming up from the ground floor, instead of the toxic competitive stuff coming down from the top. You get the people that think and act like playing units that are good is somehow like bad, and that playing shit that actually sucks is somehow a virtue, and they're like toxic to people that are playing a unit that's good, you know? Cringe, copium kind of stuff. So you get that. And then people that are like, it feels bad when I lose a game. Change the rules of the entire game so it doesn't feel bad when you lose. And they're like accidentally kind of ruining things for those of us who enjoy stuff, but it's, you know, I suppose it's better than if everybody was like a magic grinder personality. You're saying I shouldn't run a 150 shooters list? I think you should. I'd play against it. I like playing against good armies that are strong and do crazy shit. I like that. I played against Lumineth Realm Lords when their first book came out, and they had 60 Sentinels. I played against 60 Sentinels. That was a fun game. People be bitchin'. I don't know. Learn to let go, chill out. It's a game meme, you know. Little maturity is in order. It's fine. You hope and Fairy, one Fairy, enjoyed the stream. They have been asking about AOS. Thinking of getting into it, so you've been showing them Heywoah content in order to help educate. Oh, I hope I answered their questions. I hope I didn't miss one. I try to keep up with chat. Antonidus, thanks for the follow. You like bringing people to our little cult? It's not a cult. You don't have to pay, you choose to pay. If you like the content, that means it's not a cult. You play LRL in the community you play in. don't really have that at all. Everyone is just super keen to improve and are really just trying to work together to improve as a whole. Oh, I see. So you're well-adjusted adults, Invader Spiel. That's the way to do it, I think. Dude, improving is fun. Getting better is fun. I don't know. It's just me, though. A lot of people don't have the attitude. You gotta sing big in our everyday lives. We're a cult. Hey, if you're a cult, then every fan base for every content creator in the whole world is a cult. And if that's the case, then is it really so bad? So non-meming. No memes and no Iron Blasters. What kind of Gutbuster list? What is,
Lord! Oh, you are so big. Ooh, you are so big. So absolutely huge.
Crow DT. Hey. Thanks for the donation. $13.55. You're a legend in the community, been lurking your content for a long time on YouTube. Feel like this is very well deserved. Up the big lads. Hey, thanks Crow DT for the kind donation. I appreciate it. Thanks for paying your cult dues, I guess. According to what we've just been talking about. Anyway, thanks for finding my stuff and liking my stuff. What if I want to play big boys? Like the actual lads. Oops, all Noblars? No, I don't know about all Noblars. Maybe we only play one, because this is kind of like a casual list. That's absolutely it. Your brother's the TO of your locals, and it's such a nice thing to have a mature adult community, refreshing change from EDH he used to be a part of. EDH varies a lot. I'll give it that. It varies a lot. LRL are blue magic control. Yeah. They are designed to be kind of the control playstyle, especially with all their spells. I think it's healthy to have control in a metagame, but people never like it. It's not fun when someone says no, right? Not as bad as prison, or... And I don't mean prison like going to prison, I mean like prison decks, but anyway. Not as bad as Workshop Trinisphere. You know what I mean? There are worse things than control. In your last event, you were playing a techless list of 40 Sentinels and went 3-0. Didn't get a single complaint, just people giving you props for playing well. Had 2 people who were newish to the community asking you for some advice after the game. Yeah. Hey, I lost. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. Did you see any mistake I made, or what's your advice? I like to talk shop after a game. A lot of times. Like, especially if I can see it. Sometimes I don't, but it's like, alright, so on this particular turn, you chose this battle tactic, or you moved here or charged this. I thought you were going to do this, and I think that would have been worse for me, or something like that. And you can kind of rewind things and think about it. I like doing stuff like that. That's fun. And, you know, being on a team, or not even being on a team, but like being in a situation where you're playing against people who are trying to win and improve. I think it's harder for people's feelings to get hurt, because you all have a common goal. You have a shared mentality about the game. You all are trying to do the same thing. It's like ordering pizza. You have 3 ogre players ordering pizza, and then you have a vegan. It's going to be hard to decide what toppings you want. And it's the same thing with trying to improve and get better and stuff like that. And then one person who like wants everybody to dumb their lists down and change things and go easy on them, and doesn't particularly care what the rules exactly are, and that's 6 inches, it's 7 inches, whatever. How long have you played AOS? Since I finished my army in probably 2 weeks before the second GHB. I picked up the game a little bit after the first GHB, and then I painted 2,000 points of Beastclaw. And then I got a few games in, and then the second GHB came out in first edition. So however many years ago that is now. 7, something like that, 6. You hate rolling up to the table and putting my LRL on the table and hearing the other person sigh and be all dramatic. Yeah, it sucks when your opponent is kind of a baby. It's not very mature, I don't think. I mean, some people aren't looking for a certain type of game, and no one's obliged to have to play against you or somebody else, but still, I don't think it's too much to ask. Have you read Playing to Win by David Serlin? No. Has a lot of segments about positive competitive mentality. I've probably absorbed a lot of that secondhand, because I was a professional Magic grinder for many years. And they get a lot of their competitive mentality stuff. Half of it's from poker, half of it's from chess. And it's all sorts of positive ways of thinking about stuff, and learning to let go of losing, and like not getting salty about stuff, and thinking about things in a different manner. I talk about it a little bit in my video about it's okay to be okay. But I only kind of touch on everything, just to give people something to think about. I don't go in depth. Where it's like, okay, I just lost. Why did I lose? Sometimes it's hard to determine why it is that you really lost. Well, let's say you know why you lost. You lost because well, I'll give you an example. At Adepticon, I lost my last game because there was a Gloomspite Giat with 1 life left. And if I killed him, I denied my opponent's grand strategy and I would win the game. And he was across the entire table from my whole army. I had 2 Blood Vultures. And I got him in line of sight, infinite range. And I'm like, all right, I have 2 up rolls. 2 up, 1 mortal wound. And if even one of these succeeds, I win the game. I rolled 2 1s. Lost. I wasn't mad. Why? Because that's a great situation to be in. I got the game to a point where I needed to roll 2 dice, and on anything but snake eyes, I win the game. So if you ran it back, I would win that game 35 out of 36 times. That's a pretty enviable win percentage chance. And I don't know that I could ask for a better situation to be in, and so I was pleased. If I lost because my opponent outplayed me, well then I deserve to lose. And so you can't be mad at that. The better player won. What's the problem? If you lost because of a mistake you made, you know that that's why you lost and it was that mistake, and sometimes it's hard to detect how exactly you lost. And so just don't make that mistake again. And yeah, you lost the game, but you just got better because you won't be making the same mistake. And you should be fine because you just improved. And so I don't know, I can't think of a situation where you would be mad at losing. Yeah, especially in Age of Sigmar, where there's no money on the line. And so there's just no pressure. Right? Fuck, I didn't win a trophy. And one box of fucking Flesh Eater Courts and I don't play the army. Like, who cares, you know? It's not a Magic tournament. You didn't get 9th on tiebreakers with a deck that beats all of top 8 with 5,000 at the top. And 2 people in top 8 that you personally know, they always say no to chopping, you know? It's not like that. It's like, oh, damn, I don't get a silver hammer trophy that someone 3D printed and a box of Crypt Honkers or whatever. There's no pressure. It's great. Maybe if you lost because someone cheated, like maybe there's that, but it's kind of outside of the game. You did watch a guy teaching another guy AOS bring Croak at 1k. It just mortal wounds some newbie to death playing Nighthaunt. Well, that guy is notwithstanding. Capital T, capital G, right? That guy is. There aren't a lot of them in Age of Sigmar, but it doesn't matter if there aren't a lot of them in Age of Sigmar if your local store has the one, right? So that's rough. That's just unfortunate, you know. I feel that if you're playing somebody new, it's your job as the person who knows how to play to make it a teaching game. Unless you're a Croak player, then it is a teaching game. Teach him how to get fucked by mortal wounds. But no, it should be like a teaching game at that point, I think. You can't even be mad, more just annoyed because they wasted time with cheating. It's like, it's only a game, so why cheat? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of reasons people cheat and a lot of rationalizations they use in their head to kind of justify it, in a sense, right? You know? Like, it's only a game, who cares if I'm exactly playing by the rules? If somebody can't tell that I'm cheating, they deserve it because they should know the rules or something. I'll just do anything I get away with because I'm the main character of the whole world. I don't know. There's a lot of ways people justify it. Crimes of, or cheating of opportunity is reduced a lot when there's no money at the top, I think. Started really playing AOS back in November on a weekly basis. Dylan Universe. Your local meta is very competitive. Long story short, your videos help me be a better loser. Yeah, not being a bad loser, I think, is an important life skill for adults. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. You got to be in control of your life and yourself. People who actually get upset when you roll a die and something happens. I don't know. That's weak. And I get like secondhand embarrassment from being around people like that. Like, who is this child in a 25-year-old body I'm playing against? Coming from fighting games as a competitive gaming, it really teaches you how to look at yourself as to why you lost than blaming others. Well, if the goal is improving, then all that makes sense. And that's kind of my point, is that it should be. If your goal is improving, all the other dominoes fall into place. But if that's not your goal, then I don't know, you just have to have a really good attitude about it, I suppose. Trying to teach your nephew that he's a cheating little bastard. Yeah, kids are pretty solipsistic like that. You hope that they grow up and grow out of it. Some people don't. It's a shame. You think it's mainly that people have a hard time finding losing fun in a way that is aggravated by the long time of Warhammer games? I would say that that's even more imperative then than they get their attitude under control. If a game is 3 hours long, and you're gonna throw a quiet little tantrum if you can't win that game, what are your expectations? Think of the burden you're placing upon all the other people around you. Think of how they view you as a person who can't handle losing at a game. It's their 3 hours too, it's their game too. So do you want your friends to baby you because they know that you can't handle losing? Like put on the oven mitts and the kid gloves? Oh, we don't want what's his name to get angry again. Is that how you want other people to view you? Walking on eggshells? That's just pathetic behavior. And you're really burdening other people. You're, I don't know. That's not very friendly behavior. Everybody else is being too nice to tell you to grow the fuck up. And someday they might. Or they'll just leave. Because it's easier than a confrontation. You go through life forcing everyone else to just quietly deal with your shit. Eventually, you might find yourself without other people around you that are willing to deal with your shit. Teach them not to be like that online as well. You can't. Impossible. Anonymity is too powerful a tool. People had a bad day, they gotta spread that negativity elsewhere. It just happens. They've done some kind of interesting psychology studies on it. And it's like people that are lashing out online have like a 90% chance to be a normal person. They just had a really bad day and they gotta make somebody else feel bad. The saltiest, most toxic people on online games are the ones whose lives are the shittiest. And typically that are the worst at said game. Anyway, long story short, become well adjusted and just roll sixes. Anyway, thanks for watching. 5 hours, we'll cut it off. Hope you liked the show. See you guys Wednesday, shall we say?